Alright, what's going on, everybody? I am Lexi, Wright, and I am bringing you a brand new video. And today I am going to be reacting to my old Facebook or social media photos. I did a video in the past where I reacted to my old social media videos. Now I'm going to be doing the photos. So if you're excited about that, please let me know by leaving a like and subscribing down below if you are new, and put the push notifications on so you never miss a fire video from Lexi Wright, because you know I try my best to put out fire videos. So without further ado, let's get right into this video, guys. Alright guys, so we're over here at McDonald's and I am about to react to my old photos on my Facebook. And I just want to give a quick heads up that we're not going to be living in Ohio too much longer. We're going to be living with my grandpa Albert in Kentucky here soon on the 1st when the 1st hits. And we're not going to live with him long because we're going to get our own place where he is at. But we're going to have our own apartment in the same building that he's at. So we're going to have our own place soon, hopefully by July. And we're going to be down in Kentucky in June. So things are picking up. Things are picking up. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. So without further ado, let's react to my old photos. So the first photo that I have is me and my mom at our old trailer in Felicity. And my dad liked to put his BB guns on top of the window for some reason. And he always liked to have blankets covering our windows. He never wanted any windows open, like, for people to see in at all. It was freaking weird. But this was St. Patty's Day. Me and my mom took a picture, and I made a comment from my sister. The second picture, it was when we were at Cracker Barrel for Thanksgiving one year, and I had Mom and my dad take a selfie. And yeah, that's where that's at. And you can see my dad's narcissistic-ism in his face there. The third picture here is when we were at Cracker Barrel for another year of Thanksgiving, and on the far left was my brother William, and that hand right there is my grandpa on my dad's side, my dad's dad. And next to William is my brother Dylan, and then on the right is my dad and my mom. And the hand that you see next to my mom is me, because I was trying to point everyone to fit into the frame so I could take the picture. And I like how it came out. I put this on my Instagram. This picture was at our old trailer in Felicity, and I decided to take a picture with my grandpa. And his name was Don also. And he was Don Sr., and my dad's Don the Third. And the green thing back there, my dad was into photography, and he had a green screen. And you can see the hallway. You can see how run down this trailer is. There's paint peeling off the walls, the ceiling's hanging down. And then behind that green screen, yes, the wall is also painted green. Behind the green screen where my head is at, there's a hole in the wall where my dad punched through the wall. And I cannot tell what that is underneath my arm next to my grandpa. But yeah, I had a Belterra hat on, and he came from work to hang out, and he has his jacket in his hand because he was getting ready to leave after hanging out with us. This picture was when my mom worked over at Belterra on East Kemper Road, I believe that's what it is, and Kellogg Road. And that's my brother Dylan. And I tried to dress up as James Hetfield as much as possible. I was sadistic over him. But I had his wristband on. I used to always wear a bandana as a headband almost all the time. And I always dressed in black because I always tried to dress like James Hetfield. When I was younger, I would always do so. And I had it on both wrists, his wristbands. And the person that I got them from told me that James Hetfield actually wore those wristbands, so that's why I didn't want to get rid of them, and that's why I wore them everywhere I went. This picture was when we were in downtown Cincinnati, and I decided to take a selfie with my dad, and my mom also took one with me, but I couldn't find it. I found the one with my dad, and you can just see it in his face. And if you look at my face, you can just like see the fear, and you can see like how far apart I am from my dad. But then when I took the picture with my mom, I was a lot closer to her. It's like I was afraid of my dad, to be honest with you. I was afraid of him. And this picture here was actually for my mom's birthday one year. This is back in our trailer in Felicity. Now, this trailer is actually torn down now, and it's no longer available. I don't know if they put another trailer up or not, but there's the guitar thing, and there's a hole in the wall there where my dad made. And I made my mom a homemade breakfast of chocolate-covered cherries, toast with jam, bacon, eggs, and waffles with whipped cream and cherries. And she loved it. She loved it. And this picture here was my dad actually took this picture. I do give him credit. He was and is still good at photography. I do give him credit for that. He is good at photography. And this was our cat, Butterscotch. She was not the nicest cat. She was quite mean. But yeah, across the way there was a business, and my dad took the picture from inside the living room, and I do give him credit for the photography. And this picture here was in a different trailer in Felicity. We moved out of that one and moved into another one, and this was when I was younger, I thought I was so badass, and I made myself a jacket like James Hetfield made. I had my shirt custom made from when my mom worked over at Lowe's. She had a friend that made shirts, and I got my shirt custom made. I wore a bullet belt. I had my watch on. I really tried to I really tried. I tried too hard, and obviously I gave it up now. I don't really do much now. In this picture was in my ex's apartment, and she would babysit for her friend almost every day, and that's why I'm holding a baby. That's not my baby. That's not my ex's baby, although she does have a baby now. But no, that was her friend that she was babysitting for, and I thought it would be I just did it as a joke, and I put it up to my Facebook like, this is what my future might look like. My ex didn't like that. This picture was when we were at Realist Music in Eastgate, and they moved out of the Eastgate Mall now, but this is when they were in Eastgate Mall, and I sat behind a drum set, and you can see my face. If you look at my face, you can see like the depression and the fear and stuff like that from just life at home. It just wasn't good, and how I'm like slouched and stuff, it just wasn't good. And it's like I commented on my own post like 2 years ahead of this picture, and I put it on there saying like, and look at me now, I'm on actual drum set, and I'm posting cover videos now. So I thought that was pretty interesting. Again, me trying to be all badass again. I was in my own apartment. I put cat ears to match my shirt, and I had a painted necklace, and of course I got a cigarette in my mouth, of course, and I used freaking Sharpie to do the eyeliner shit. And I had fake tattoo sleeves. Oh, Lord have mercy, just me. But yeah, I still have my jacket, but the necklace is gone, the drumsticks are gone, that bullet belt was stolen, those headbands are gone, and those cat ears got broken, those tattoo sleeves got stolen. Yeah, a lot took place at, and it just wasn't good. And this picture here was a haunted funeral home in Felicity, and my dad's friend had me sit down there in the basement with him, and this is a picture of the door in the basement, and it's, as you can see in the picture, it's open, but before I took the picture, it was closed. and my dad's friend Chris asked the ghosts to open the door, and they did, on command. And that's why on the picture the door's open. And that funeral home, I have a very, very far in the future a video coming up where I'm going to be spending the night in the most haunted, either the funeral home here, I'm going to try and get permission, or I'm going to be in a cemetery. But spending the night somewhere where it's extremely haunted. This picture here is my bedroom when I had my own apartment. I just thought it was really cool how I had it set up. Yeah, just eat it for right now. I'll eat the rest of it. But I had, of course, I had my marijuana flag. I have my old computer sitting there. I have a lot of albums. Well, what I did is I took them out of the CD cases. I took the pictures out of the CD cases, and I got 2 Metallica pictures hanging up, and that's my charger for my computer. And on this side, to the right of the pictures, where my TV, Xbox, and guitar is. And then up on my windowsill here is all my Metallica albums. That's all my Metallica. Okay, so this picture here was when I was actually performing for the Crossing Church when we first found out that they were doing Monday night dinners. And the lady in charge actually let me do some songs, and it had to be Christian based because it was a church. And I brought my guitar, and I actually performed for the church, and we were outside. They were doing an outside dinner, and I tried to make a cool picture out of it. This picture here was when I performed in my apartment. I was covering some songs, and I just tried to make a cool picture when I tried to come up with a movie idea. And it was going to star me, my dad, my mom, my brothers. And it was supposed to be like this rock star that is on her way to a show, but a lot of like horrors happen. Like for like at the beginning of the movie, a car accident was supposed to happen, and we filmed like the first opening scene, and that was it. This picture here was when we were at Motel Beachmont, and this was my first published book that I had physically in my hand. And I was so excited over it. And my mom took a picture for me, and she put it on her Facebook, like Madison's first published book, physical copy. And you can get all my copies on Amazon. This picture was taken in my room, and I had beanbag chairs and these posters hung up. And this cat here was Sheba. And I used a photo app, which you can see here, it says Photo Lab. And that app is pretty cool, but I wouldn't really recommend it anymore. I mean, it's totally up to you. But, yeah, I just thought it was a cool picture. This picture here was when I got accepted into Maysville Community College. And this is the admission letter telling me that I was admitted for the spring 2023 semester. And I was supposed to start college. And I was actually going to be in school again. And I was going to do a 4-year college or university. And that's what I was going to do, was go back to college for music and film. That's what my majors and minors were. So I didn't get to go because we ended up at a domestic violence shelter. Long story. And this final picture here was at Cracker Barrel one Thanksgiving. And it's my brother William on the left and my brother Dylan on the right. And my brother William he just looks so like just overwhelmed just with everything. He's just like, because throughout our childhood and growing up, it just wasn't a good household. And he was just sick of it already. And he didn't want it. He didn't like all the hell that was there. And my brother Dylan, you can kind of just see like the smirk on his face, and because him and William were like this. Him and William were like this, and man, me and Dylan used to hang out constantly too. We weren't as close, but we were like this, kind of like this. like not as close, but William and Dylan like this, and just we did a lot of things together, and it was so much fun, and I miss a lot of it. So that was all the pictures, and I do want to give a quick thing to my brothers if they watch my videos. I love you guys, and I miss you terribly, and yes, if we could reunite, that would be great. A lot of memories we have together, and we could bring them back if you guys could just forgive. Because, you know, we forgive you if you guys could return the favor. So, anyway, I hope that you guys enjoyed today's video. I will be back in the future with brand new ones. Fire videos coming soon from Lexi Wright. And if you did enjoy, please let me know by leaving a like and subscribing down below if you are new. Push the post notifications on so you never miss a fire video from Lexi Wright. And that's going to close out today's video. I am Lexi Wright, and I'll see you guys in the future. Peace out for now.